seconds. The bounce compression water system has been activated.
Go for main engine start.
We have a go for main engine start.
Oh wow.
2, 1.
Oh my god, that is amazing.
Feel the sound now.
Oh my god. That is amazing.
The proper alignment for 8.5-minute ride to orbit, 4.5 million pounds of hardware and humans taking aim on the international outpost.
Yeah. But you're able to hear it in just a second. Oh my god.
32 seconds into the flight. The 3 liquid fuel main engines soon will throttle back to 72% of rated performance down in the bucket, reducing the stress on the shuttle as it goes transonic.
Oh, yeah.
Discovery 3.5 miles in altitude, 4 miles downrange from the Kennedy Space Center. Discovery. Throttle up call acknowledged by Commander Rick Sturko, joined on the flight deck by pilot Kevin Ford, flight engineer Jose Hernandez, and Pat Forrester. Seated down on the mid-deck are Danny Olivas, Christopher Fugelsang of the European Space Agency, and Nicole Stubb, hitching a ride for 3 months on the International Space Station. 1 minute 30 seconds into the flight.
You've seen it for a minute now.
All of Discovery systems performing normally, 17 miles in altitude, 18 miles downrange from the Kennedy Space Center.
Yeah, you'll be able to see the rockets come on.
Oh, look at that. That's so cool.
1 minute 50 seconds into the flight, standing by for solid rocket booster separation.
Watch. No, see that little dot? That's going to go into space. Yeah, you should be able to see it. It's all right.
Booster officer confirms staging a good solid rocket booster separation. Guidance now converging. The onboard computers steering the shuttle for its precise path to the International Space Station.
I didn't even see the rocket. I got that.
Discovery 37 miles in altitude, 54 miles downrange from the Kennedy Space Center. 3 good main engines, 3 good auxiliary power units, 3 good fuel cells.
2 engine Maroon. Copy, 2 engine Maroon.
This is really rare.
Yeah, turn.
Yeah.
3 minutes into the flight, everything going very well for Discovery, 47 miles in altitude, 85 miles downrange.
Yeah. See, if it's not day launch, you wouldn't be able to see it.
The orbital maneuvering system engines ignited, Discovery kicking on the afterburners for 1 minute 52 seconds, assisting the shuttle and its crew on their climb to orbit. Discovery flying on the singular power of its 3 liquid fuel main engines, draining a half a ton of fuel per second from the shuttle's large fuel tank.
See it? Can you still see it?
Discovery coming up on the point of negative return, where the shuttle will be too far downrange, too high in altitude to return to the launch site in the event of an engine failure.
Discovery, negative return.
Discovery speeding straight as an arrow on its night flight till the date with the International Space Station Sunday night. 4 minutes 8 seconds into the flight, Discovery 61 miles in altitude, 163 miles downrange from the Cape. All systems in great shape.
You still see it.
You should be coming up for
It's in space right now. It's actually in space right now. It's still going out.
More than halfway toward its preliminary orbit, Discovery's engines, fuel cells, and auxiliary power units performing as advertised. Discovery now 212 miles downrange from the Kennedy Space Center.
See it? I can almost still see it.
The Environmental Systems Officer reports the activation of a good flash evaporator system providing cooling for Discovery's avionics until the payload bay doors are open an hour and a half into the flight.
Can you still see it?
Awesome.
5 minutes into the ascent toward orbit.
Here's where it started to turn.
This view from a camera on the external